Hello, welcome to week 6 of our 12 weeks of Christmas. We are halfway through, can you believe that? Have you been enjoying them? I hope so. Today's project is a cute gift card holder. Let's have a look. It's got a ribbon to tie it up, and when you open it up, it's got a cute little pocket, and this is made with just a plain envelope. So I'm going to show you how. I think many of us like to give gift cards at Christmas, so these would work great, and they're very quick to make. You can use these if you want to give cash as well, because you've got the little pocket. Be sure to stay to the end for some different versions that I put together. So let's get started. As I mentioned, you just need a white envelope. I'm using the Stampin' Up! White envelopes. You need some pretty paper, some festive paper. I'm using the Reindeer Days paper, and some coordinating cardstock. And you'll want some coordinating ribbon. So we're just going to grab the red and gold ribbon to match with it. As for decorating it, you can decorate it however you like to. The important thing that I wanted to show you though is how to modify the envelope to create your little gift card holder. So let's get started. Now, as for the measurements of these, I won't give you the specific measures as your envelope you use might be completely different. It's a plain, as long as you use a plain white envelope. So to get our measurements, let's grab our paper trimmer because that's what we're going to need. Now I have already measured this, just measuring the length across it, and I found that the halfway point, so you just grab your measure. It could be using a paper trimmer or just with a ruler. Mine's got quite worn out now, but just that idea. Find the halfway point and we're going to score it. So keep that scoring blade there and score up and down. So you've got a good score line in it. Now when you measure your pieces that you'll need, you'll want to measure, we're going to fold it. We'll fold that first just so I can show you. So just get your measure, find out your width, find out your length of it, and then it's good to have a little edge going around your paper and card. I like to just see that little white edge. So as a general rule, I come in 4 millimeters or 1/8 of an inch. For your paper, you'll come in again, just keep it to the same measurement, whatever you use. So that'll be another 4 millimeters or 1/8 of an inch. So you have then that border of coloured card around it. That just highlights your paper and makes it really pop off your page. So now we've folded it. I've already cut our pieces. We can get rid of this paper trimmer now. Now, before we do anything else, the first thing you need to do is you put your ribbon on. So just roughly, we'll just put that aside for the moment. Just work out a length of ribbon. We're going to wrap it around your envelope. So but you want to have enough room to tie it off. You can always trim the ribbon down. So just go roughly around there. I'm going to run a little bit of the seal. You don't want to use the liquid glue. I know with all these videos I've said how great the multi-purpose glue is, but it's a liquid glue and it's going to soak into your ribbon. So you want to tape either a length of tape across there, double-sided tape, or using the seal, just run across there halfway and put your ribbon across there like that. The same on the other side. We'll just flip that over and run across halfway point there to put your ribbon onto that part. Now we can assemble this together. Now we can use the multi-purpose glue. or any glue. You could use the seal on this too. So just, aren't these reindeers cute? When you get a little bit of hairy or dots coming off the paper, I just run my finger along there. So you can check that before you actually stick that down, because you can just flatten that there. But I just did that to just neaten off the edge. So I'm using the multi-purpose glue for that. If you wanted to use the dimensionals and raise that off, you can do that too. So center that on your paper, on the front of your envelope. Now for the front, I've just stamped. You can decorate it however you like. I'm using the special delivery. This is from the Trucking Along stamp set. I just thought it was really cool to use with a gift card. So I'm using the red, real red ink to stamp that on the middle there. So you don't want to press too hard into it. Give it a light little tap. Now I've backed that off with a little granny apple green banner. There's a tip that I wanted to show you about that. First, I'll cut that out and I will tell you about that. Right, we've got a little banner piece. Now you'll find that this is just not quite long enough. I've used the Stylish Shapes dies for it. And this one is just that little bit too long. So if you find that your piece is just not quite the right size, here's a little trick. You might already know that. But if you don't, I'm going to tell you about this one. What you can do is just cut it, and it doesn't matter what shape it is. If you find you want to adjust the size of it, you can very easily trim it down. We're going to add some more seal across here. Let's just check the right way it's going across. So line that up on there, press that down, get your other piece and just check that it's in alignment. Good thing is, using the grid paper, you can always use that as a guide and check that it's straight. And that will just, it's great having that little piece showing outside, just lifts that circle. And you've got one that fits your measure. So we can just add that to the front of our card. We'll use some dimensionals for that. So it's a bit large to have big ones. I haven't got any mini ones handy at the moment, but if the big ones are too big, you can just trim them down. Add that to the back of your card. Okay, we'll just add that to the front of the card. Now for the inside, this is important too. What you'll want to do, you want to make that little pocket. So what we're going to do is open it out, grab our scissors, and we are just going to cut down on that score line. You can use your paper trimmer if you want to, or just using your scissors, just trim down and cut that in half. Then this side, we can seal it down. If you don't want to lick that, it tastes really yucky, doesn't it? Use your water painter and just brush over that. And then you can easily stick that down on here. Now on the inside, I've actually added another piece of the Reindeer Days paper, and I've stamped on it. Give yourself enough room to write on there too, to the person that you're going to give it to. After you put your gift card in, I've just made up a bit of card, just the same size as a gift card would be. You can pop it down. You can use this for money or for a gift card. You can then seal that up if you'd like to and give that, do up the bow, and you've got a pretty gift for someone that you love this Christmas. So let's just show you some other ones I have made. This one, I used the cute reindeer fun dies to add a little reindeer on the front. This paper is the Shining Brightly specialty paper, which is now retired, unfortunately, but I've just used it up, and some of the gorgeous cherry cobbler and gold ribbon. It's so soft and easy to tie. And inside I've added some paper. Now if you could give 2 gift cards with that, rather than seal it up, just leave the pocket, just add a little bit strip of the paper here, so you've got your little flap to easily flap down on it, and you could stick 2 gift cards in there. But what I also did is I got, this one is a long business size envelope. I've used the lovely Season of Green and Gold paper on that. Hope you can see the sparkle and the shine on that, and the shaded spruce soft ribbon there. And I have opened it up, and I have used the long business size envelope that you get, and I haven't stuck any of these down because I could use 3 gift cards in here, and I've just added a strip of the paper along here, so there's plenty of room to write, or I could stamp something else on here and fold it up, and you've got some lovely ribbon on that. So we have 3 fun gift cards, all just with using your white envelope. So I hope you like the project. Tell me what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like this and you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch my later projects, or check back on the past ones too that I've been sharing. Any of the products are available in my store, and you can shop with me if you're in Australia. Thanks for joining me, and enjoy the rest of your day. Happy crafting. Bye.